The Richmond County Board of Education decided that all county public school students will have to finish out the last week of the semester from home. In a unanimous decision, the board voted to have students, including exceptional children, start remote learning on Monday, December 14th, which will last until at least January 29th. Superintendent Dr. Jeff Maple said he had wanted those who have returned to finish out the year in class, but with a recent spike in COVID-19 cases, school leaders thought remote learning was the best decision. Richmond County Schools has recorded 193 school-related cases since it began keeping track earlier this year. 50 school staff, 9 from central services, 39 traditional students, and 95 virtual students. Under the new plan, teachers would still work from the school buildings. Board members Darrell Mason suggested that the teachers be able to work from home. He said there are some teachers who are going out into the community and are not abiding by state regulations, which puts their cohorts at risk. Maple said it would be a big challenge for teachers to deliver successful remote learning from home since the technology is already in the classrooms. He said teachers dealt with instructing from home last spring when Governor Roy Cooper closed schools, and that the situation is better now that they are in schools. Maple said virtual exams will be continued as scheduled. The board also voted to move its first meeting of the year to January 12th, so there will be enough data to decide what to do starting February. For the second time this month, the Richmond County Health Department has reported more than 50 new COVID-19 cases in a single day. Thursday's local update showed 51 new cases, tying December 3rd for the most in one day. There were 81 cases reported Monday, which included the cases from the weekend. The number of active cases has jumped to 355, with 18 of those listed being in the hospital. The Health Department has reported 339 new cases in the first 10 days of this month, and 2,189 since the first case was announced in April. Richmond County was one of the last 10 counties to report its first case. As a comparison, there were 403 cases for the month of November and 401 in October. The county also recorded 19,655 negative test results since March. The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services reported 5,556 new cases statewide. While that number is lower than the previous day, it still marks the 9th consecutive day of more than 4,000 daily cases, and the 6th time this month's cases have topped 5,000. However, the state did set yet another record-breaking number of hospitalizations with 2,444. First Health reports that 63 of its 394 patients are COVID positive. The Health Department is offering free COVID testing in the lot behind the building until December 31st. Testing will run 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday, except Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The city's finances received a relatively clean bill of health from CPA Ken Anderson during Tuesday night's City Council meeting. Anderson of the firm Anderson, Smith & White told the council while presenting the audit report for the previous fiscal year that other than the debt the city has taken on in the construction of Richmond Community College downtown campus, things are looking good. Both the general fund, with revenues exceeding expenditures by more than $136,000, and the water sewer fund are in good shape. And the property tax collection rate is at 99.32%. Anderson also said that there hasn't been that much of an impact from COVID-19 pandemic on the city's sales tax receipts, adding that rural areas seem to be doing better than urban areas during the pandemic. But what is affecting Rockingham's purse is the Richmond County Board of Commissioners' decision earlier this year to change the method of sales tax distribution from per capita to ad valorem. Estimates from North Carolina Department of Revenue in May showed Rockingham stood to lose $767,000 from the change. But what is affecting Rockingham's purse is the Richmond County Board of Commissioners' decision earlier this year to change the method of sales tax distribution from per capita to ad valorem. Estimates from North Carolina Department of Revenue in May showed Rockingham stood to lose $767,000 from the change. That loss isn't just for 1 year, but in perpetuity, unless the new incarnation of the county board reverses the decision. Referencing a letter to the editor from then chairman of the Board of Commissioners Kenneth Robinette, Mayor Pro Tem John Hutchinson asked Anderson about the suggestion to plug that hole with monies from the fund balance. At $800,000 a year, Anderson said in 6 years the city would be belly up. The city did have to raise property taxes for the first time in 2 decades and the garbage collection fees to help soften the blow. Starting the second round of Sandhills Athletic Conference play on Thursday, the Lady Raiders volleyball team kicked it off the way head coach Ashley Larson wanted to. Hosting Purnell Sweat, Richmond bounced back from a loss to Scotland on Tuesday with a sweep of the Lady Rams. Although the two teams would battle intensely during the second and third sets, Richmond walked out of the home gym with a 3-0 win. The JV volleyball team picked up its 5th straight win Thursday and handed its opponents its first loss of the season in the process. The Lady Raiders redeemed an early season loss to Purnell Sweat. Richmond won in straight sets 2-0 behind set scores of 25-23, 25-19. During the team's current winning streak, it was the Lady Raiders' 4th sweep of an opponent. The two volleyball squads will return to action next Tuesday at home against Pinecrest. Richmond will look to avenge the loss to Lady Patriots starting at 5 p.m. with JV. When we return, we got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Are you spending your money paying tuition and fees to a large university just to have your college student take the general education courses online? Come to Richmond Community College, where your student will have local instructors, free tutoring, and access to services. Our transfer classes are acceptable at every university in North Carolina. We offer a clean, safe atmosphere specializing in individual student attention and small classes at a fraction of the cost.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Sunset Slush, classic Italian ice located here in downtown Rockingham. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful end to the day of your work week. Hope it's all been going very, very well. Today, weather-wise, been looking really, really great. Can't complain about it one bit. Temperature's been looking really nice, up in the 60s, which, of course, in December, for North Carolina at least, that's kind of expected to see it pop up here and there. We are going to get a string of 60-degree weather on the next couple of days. We'll get that here in just a moment. Tonight, though, still looking pretty solid. It's going to be a little bit chilly, but nothing quite as cold as what we saw earlier in the week with 30s in the forecast. We're going to be seeing about 40s. We might get into, we'll be in the very low 40s. Might see it get down there to maybe a 39 or something like that, but overall tonight's going to be looking very, very solid. 52 degrees, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 48 degrees. Sunset's already starting to go back now into 5:08. They're going to start getting a little bit later again. Waning crescent moon phase is also tonight as well. Just a sliver of that fingernail moon will be out tonight. Looking at tomorrow, we'll be seeing temperatures get back into the 60s once again, as well as the 50s. Shouldn't even be seeing the 40s tomorrow. Fayetteville high at 67, low at 54. Rayford high at 67, low at 54 as well. Down in Lumberton, just a little bit warmer there. High at 68, low at 55. Over in Warrenburg, high at 68 and low at 55 as well. Moving over into Southern Pines, high at 65, low at 54. Ellerby will be seeing a high at 65 and a low at 53. Rockingham and Hamlet should be expecting to see a high at 66 and a low at 53. With Bennettsville seeing a high of 68 and a low of 54, with Waitsboro seeing a high of 66 and a low of 54 over there. Also partly cloudy skies all day tomorrow. Should be looking really nice for Saturday. Sunday's looking very nice as well, with a high of 69 and a low of 52. Very, very nice temperatures for the weekend. Monday looking to be a little bit rainy though, a little bit different from what we're seeing on the weekend. High of 61, low of 32 with a 60% chance of showers that day. And then on Tuesday, a high of 74, high of 54 and a low of 36. That is a huge drop off from what we're going to be seeing a couple of days. I did these graphics, and that actually completely threw me off, even seeing temperatures drop down that quickly. But yes, we are going to be seeing a 20-degree drop and the temperatures moving forward. So yes, it took me by surprise, and even I put this together. But yeah, we'll be seeing a high of 47 and a low of 36 on Tuesday. Temperatures going to be continuing to drop down as far as the low is concerned. For Wednesday, high of 48, low of 29, with a 4% chance of showers for the afternoon. And then on Thursday, be a high of 51, a low of 27, with a low of 28 for Friday and a high of 50 on for that day as well. So lots of play in the temperatures moving ahead. It's North Carolina weather. Should have not have been surprised by that 20-degree drop. Not really a 20 degree, but at least that first column is a 20 drop. But yeah, there's a really steep drop there, really quickly between Monday and Tuesday. So just be mindful of that, because we're going to be going from really nice weather for the next couple of days. They're going to have some rainy weather, but it shouldn't stick around all day, and it's going to drop very quickly again over on the next day. So lots of weather moving around. Weather is constantly changing, and this is proof of it right here for the next couple of days. Do be mindful of how the temperature is going to be handling for moving forward. So that is going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Monday. Good night, Richmond County.